Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Monday the 3rd of November 2025, and our setter today is Wurm. So Wurm gives us about one puzzle a month. This is number 14 for the year. Overall, my times are average. I've got an average time of an average time for Wurm puzzles. Couple over 20 minutes. The last four have all been sub 11, so I think they've eased up a bit, and it is a Monday, so should maybe expect it to be a bit quicker, but you never know. So I'm going to go and find the reset button and crack on. Bit of zinc is easily cut into. Well, bit of zinc. I don't think in size now. Hidden word. Drunk was collared by elderly assassin. Old sniper. Drunk was collared. Old sot. Elderly age. Cannot think of a sniper. It's not a ninja. European swimmer outside hotel. European. Finnish, Danish. Gosh. Ski resort area almost finished. I want to put peace there, but over ski resort. Aspend. Pend. I think that's. No, I don't know. Fish and rook in quarrel. Quarrel's a row, quarrel, angry. I don't know. Unrestrained tirade involving a politician. Surely that's just an anagram of tirade, isn't it? With an A in it. And if it is, I don't know who that is. Duke Wobbly in Market Town. Oh gosh. Duke Wobbly. D for Duke Wobbly. Cannot think of any market towns. Do I need a market town or do I just need a market? Demand for alimony. Speak boldly. Gosh. Please. Demand for alimony. Maintenance. No. Explosive component. Strangely inert. That must just be an anagram of inert, mustn't it? Which is. It's not trine. Terrin. Niter. There we are. Okay. Fat covering lead. Effective solar battery. I assume that's some kind of comets or something. Season with Milan winter. Winter. There we go. High praise for hope. High praise. Bob Hope? No hope? High. Okay. Applaud. Info short on employment forsake. Infuse, yeah. Clash accord not in it accordingly. Unfortunately, I assume that's an anagram. A chord not in it, and a clash is a confrontation. Not quite confrontation, is it? Something like that. Small glove taken. Smitten. Shepherd initially caring for flock. Flock is a swarm, surely. Don't even go there on that one after Saturday. 3 stars from Catherine cavorting with Paul. 3 stars from Catherine cavorting with Paul. Well, Catherine is Kit. 3 stars. Paul. I assume that's an anagram of Paul in there, but I don't know. Catherine Hepburn. C wrapping on gift. Gift is a present. Wrapping on gift. GT. Was it SE? C wrapping. Notice. Cool. Satirical work ruined this dream. That must be an anagram of this dream, mustn't it? Which makes it a thing I can't unravel. Fruit bats. Bananas. Nice. Bananas. Chicken like a canary. Singing like a canary. Yellow chicken. Oh, yeah, seen that a few times. Should have got that quicker. Seneca spoiled. Attempt to raise spirits. Well, that should be an anagram of Seneca, shouldn't it? Which must be spoiled. Attempt to raise spirits. Can't see that one. Seneca spoiled. No. Confused daughter twice introduced to beer. Adel and ale. Fair enough. Oh, back at the top again already. Right, done that. Drunk was collared by elderly assassin. I think drunk is a sot, isn't it? Elderly is old. Osseltald doesn't really work. Elderly is aged. Aged. But what would be drunk then? Or is it drunk was? Ah. Saw. Swa. Oswald. Yes, nice. Lee Harvey Oswald. Good clue. Very good. European swimmer. Is this Finnish? And if it is, why is it Finnish? Europeans are Finn. Outside hotel. Well, hotel is H. But I don't know why the Finn. Let's put Finnish there. And that would be hard times, wouldn't it? The satirical work. Good old Charles Dickens. Effect of solar battery. Sun something, I think. Sun. This must be kind of table, is it? Duke Wobbly in Margate Town. Is it Dunstable? D. Unstable. Very good. Nice. There we go. Right. This one. Demand for alimony. Is that exclaim? Oh, exclaim, yep. Okay, there you go on that. What's this? Contradiction. Yeah, clash, contradiction. Okay. So I think Finnish is going to have to go in there for reasons I don't understand. What's this? Fish and rook in quarrel is a sprat and a spat. I can't see what I'm going to put in there otherwise than Finnish. I don't. Finn is a swimmer. Finnis. I don't understand that. H hotel. In fish outside in. That's why. Unrestrained trade involving a politician. Rampant. Tirade is a rant. There we go. C. Rapping on gift. Don't know. 3 stars from Catherine cavorting the pool. Is this an anagram Catherine Paul? I think it is, which makes it an Alpha Centauri, I think. Oh, try and spell that correctly. Centauri. Is it sunrise, sunbed, effective solar battery, sun? This one, high praise for hope. Gosh, these last 3 or 4. This one, skier. I think that's Aspen. ASP. Spent. Almost finished spent here. C. Rapping on gift. Gift. C. Denote. Rapping on gift. I think if you see something you denote it, but I don't quite know what. I can't see why that is on gift. Gift is a note, not really. Excuse me. Seneca spoiled. Temporary spirits is what about sen? 2 E's. Senace. N-A-C. Nessace. Oh. What is it? Essence. Effect of suntan, solar battery, sun. High praise for hope. That's an aspire, isn't it? There's my 2 E's, so that just leaves me secane, kisane, kinase. I've got no. What is it trying to get me to? NC. Ants. Seance. Seance, okay. Seance, like that. Sunburn, there we are. So just this one here, which I think is denote, but I can't see. Rapping on gift. Is it denote? To see is to. I don't really understand what that would be denote. Let me write it down. Denote gift. There's no wordplay there making any kind of sense. Rapping on gift is. Then din, donuts. Please be donuts. C. Rapping on gift. Is it a sound like denote? Rapping on, do. I cannot see this still. Let's take Aspen off for a second. Donate. What was that? Date, yeah, there. Aspen, there we go. 924, bring it on. Ah, good, well I'm glad I didn't just bung in denote there. 924, wow. Right, let's go through those clues as best I can. I think I passed it all as I went. Right, bit of is your hidden word indicator that a cross zinc is easily. We've got incise. To cut into is to incise, make an incision. Your incisors are the teeth that you cut into with. Right, drunk is a was, so an anagram of was. Drunk is your anagram indicator, collared by the elderly, so put old for elderly around it, gives you Oswald, who is Lee Harvey Oswald, who was the, well, supposedly the assassin of JFK. I don't know whether there should be a question mark on there or not, or whether you believe he was, or whatever. Anyway, let's not go into that. Right, a European is a Finnish. Someone from Finland is a Finnish person, and they are European. There's your definition, European. A swimmer is a fish outside a hotel, which is an inn. So, yeah, not H for hotel, inn for hotel. Right, we've got Aspen, which is in Colorado, one of the ski areas, ski resorts. A for area, and then almost finished is spent without the T, because it's almost. A fish is a sprat. R for rook is chess notation going into a quarrel, which is a spat. Unrestrained is rampant. A tirade is a rant involving A, is an MP for politician. Right, the Duke is a D, standard abbreviation, and wobbly is unstable, which gives you Dunstable, the market town. Excuse me. To demand for alimony, so yeah, it's a claim on your ex, isn't it? Demand for alimony, so and to speak boldly is to exclaim. Niter is an explosive component. I can't say any more about it, but it does come up from time to time. And it's one of the components in gunpowder, I think it is. Strangely is your anagram indicator that inert is an anagram of niter. Fat is lard, covering one is an I, gives you a laird, which is a landowner, typically more so in Scotland. Seen that a few times as a clue. Right, the effect of solar battery. Sunburn. I don't think there's anything more to that than it's just a cryptic clue, really. I'm not very keen on it. I mean, yeah. I suppose the point is that a cryptic clue is meant to send you in two directions. So you're meant to think of solar batteries and charging up the battery on your solar panels on your roof or whatever, and therefore the effect of that might be to power your TV or whatever. But in this case, a battery of the sun, as in battering the Earth's atmosphere or whatever, could lead to sunburn. I think is how that clue breaks down. Winter is a season. Well, we had the seasonal clue on a bunch of seasonal clues on one of the Friday or Saturday's puzzle, which had a theme. I think it was Friday's Chico puzzle. W for with, and Milan football team is Inter Milan. High praise. So we've got anagram of praise. High is your anagram indicator, and to hope is to aspire. On the downs, info short is just INF, and on employment, well, something that's employment is you've used it. So infuse is to soak. You soak your tea bags to infuse them with tea stuff. A clash is a contradiction. Interesting definition, that. I mean, it's fair enough. I'm sure you find it in the dictionary. I'm not going to dispute it, just not as obvious as you might like it. Contradiction is an anagram, I think, of a chord not in it, and unfortunately is your anagram indicator. S for small, and a glove is a mitten, and if you're taken then you're smitten. Right, shepherd initially is the S of shepherd, caring is warm, which gives you a flock, which is swarm. If you watch the Saturday puzzle by who was it, Joker, I think, you'll see me struggle to get to swarm for an answer for a good 6 or 7 minutes. Right, 3 stars. Alpha Centauri is 3 stars, is it? I'm a bit confused about that. I thought it was just the nearest star to us. Anyway, 3 stars. Okay, Alpha Centauri is made up of 3 stars apparently. It's an anagram of Catherine Paul, I think, and cavorting with is your anagram indicator. Right, C rapping on. Okay, so if you date someone, you see them. Rapping is your containment indicator that it's going around on. So date around on gives you donate, which is to gift. Good clue. I'm glad I spent the time trawling for that one. Right, we've got the satirical work Hard Times, which is by Charles Dickens. Never read it. Probably never going to read it because I didn't get on with reading Dickens. I tried about 3 or 4 of the books, but I just found them very hard. This dream is an anagram of Hard Times. Ruined is your anagram indicator. Bananas are a fruit, and if you've gone bananas, you're a bit bats, you're a bit nutty, you're a bit mad. That's just second double definition. Right, another double definition here really. Chickens are if you're scared in chicken, then you're yellow, said to be yellow, and canaries are said to be yellow. I think you get green canary as well, so shouldn't that really be a question mark on it? I don't know. Right, Seneca is an anagram of seance. I now see why I struggled to get that, because EA and then NC. It's not great anagram. It's not an obvious combination, should we say. Spoiled is your anagram indicator. An attempt to raise spirits is a seance, fair enough. And it's this final one, I think it is. To confuse is to addle. Daughter twice, so 2 Ds for daughter. Introduced to beer, which is ale. So there we go, 924. Yeah, good little puzzle there from Wurm. Good start to the week, and thank you for watching.